This is a series of videos. Please refer to the methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product.
Beginners are recommended to watch tutorial videos of basic stitches first and do some practice with the practice yarn and the corresponding hook in the kits. The stitches for rounds 1 to 3 of both roses are the same. We'll demonstrate the first 3 rounds here. We'll use red yarn. First, make a slip knot in this way. Put the hook into the loop. Pull the yarn tail to adjust the loop. As long as the hook can move freely in the hoop, the yarn tightness is suitable. Wrap the yarn around your little finger. Then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger.
Work into your chain. First, make slip knot. Make loop around your middle finger and index finger. Pull the yarn out between the middle finger and the ring finger, and then press it with your fingers. We can see an X shape is formed on the front side. We have 2 yarns on index finger. Pull the right one to make it cross over the left one. Okay. Then pull the left yarn out like this. Tighten the yarn. A slip knot is made. Put the hook into the loop and pull the longer yarn to tighten the loop. Then wrap the yarn around your little finger and bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with thumb and middle finger. We'll start working chain stitches. Yarn on hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
In round 1, work 53 chain stitches first. Yarn round hook and pull through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
We'll start working chain stitches. Yarn on hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
Such a V shape stands for one stitch. Mark the first stitch through the left side of the V shape. The first chain stitch is done. Continue to work 52 more chain stitches in the same way. Yarn round hook and pull through the loop on the hook. The second chain stitch is done. There are 2 V's on the side. Continue to work 51 more chain stitches in the same way. "53 chain stitches are done. We can count the V's to check the number of stitches. The loop on the hook is not counted as a stitch. This is a stitch. We count down from this V shape. We just skip this demonstration here. There should be a total of 53 chain stitches from the marked stitch to here. We can count the V's to check the number of stitches. Then turn, skip 1 chain stitch, and start to work 52 single crochets from the second chain. Insert hook into the left loop of the V's and start to work 52 single crochets in the same way. Then turn, skip the first chain stitch, and start crocheting from the second chain stitch. Insert the hook into the left loop of the second chain. Hook the yarn and put up a loop. You'll get 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn round hook and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet.
Insert hook into the back loop of the second chain. Pull up a loop. Okay, there are 2 loops on the hook now. Yarn around the hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Place a marker in the first single crochet.
Such a V shape is formed on the side. Place the marker in the first stitch, through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. Remember to mark the first stitch of each round. One single crochet is done. Continue to work 51 more single crochets in the same way. Insert hook into the left loop of the next stitch. Hook the yarn and put up a loop. Yarn round the hook and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is done. There are 2 V's formed on the side. Continue to work 50 more single crochets in the same way. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crocheting. If we pull the yarn too tight, we can't insert the hook easily. If we pull the yarn too loose, the stitch holes becomes too large, so the fabric will be out of beauty. We can count the V's to check the number of stitches. The loop on the hook is not counted as a stitch. There are 12 V's stand for 12 single crochets. Continue to work 40 more single crochets in the same way. We have demonstrated 20 single crochets here. Please finish the red 32 single crochets by yourself. Finish the last single crochet in the marked stitch. Insert the hook into the left loop of the marked stitch to work the 52nd single crochet. 52 single crochets are done. We can count the V's to check the number of stitches. Round 1 is done.